Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Pinky is Crazy, and today I have a video for you. So, about a couple days ago, I released a video called "I Grew Two Civilizations a Few Hundred Years, Then Made Them Fight." And in this one, instead, I went ahead and went to instead of a tiny map, I did a small map. And instead of a few hundred years, I grew them. Hold on, I just hit the wrong button. I grew them for 452 years, almost 500 years. I grew these civilizations. Now, strangely enough, over here on the orc side, the orcs just haven't expanded very much, right? I don't understand it. I don't know if they just need more room or what it is. And this is all that they have discovered, right? This is their knowledge. 1 out of 3 rare knowledges, not technologies. Yeah, I guess that makes it. They got all these like knowledges right here, and then you come over. Oh, wait, hold on, wait, forgot. Go back. And this is what they're known for, right? And don't mind the names of the places that I made. Just don't look into that. And then you come over here. They got wood, axes. They got helmets, stuff of that nature. And actually, it's kind of weird because I swear they had more items than that. And this is all that they were researched. They researched rare technologies, a bunch of common technologies, all the way up to, if I can tap it, culture, conversion, 3, and all that. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to open it back up and redo that video because that video took a long time and I feel like it was really unjust, right? I feel like in that particular scenario of that video, it was too big. They weren't able to completely fight over. And so I believe that's what I should do in this video. And so I'm going to go ahead and redo that. And I'm going to do it by coming over here and I'm going to do one opening. Just one. I'm going to make it a big opening too. So that a bunch of people, or in this case orcs and humans, and it's always the humans, the humans are always going to start declaring war on these people. Every single time they're just always going to declare war. So we're going to have that going on. And, they're going to be chilling over here. You got their nice little houses, their little 3-story mansion houses with their army just, I think dude literally has a shield, but it doesn't show it. And it's so weird, right? Because last night when I was making this video, oh, there it is. Well, it says wood. When I was making this video last night, because I was working on it and had it sitting out in the background for a couple hours while I kind of quickly sped through 500 years, they were actually more advanced, which is actually really weird to me. Here we go. Hey, that's what I was clicking on. Steel swords. Alright, that makes sense with this. Like steel poncho. Okay. Well, we're just going to kind of wait right here in the middle. Kind of just wait for them and speed it up by multiplication of 5. As I'm waiting. And we're just kind of going to look at these people and just see what they're doing. They got some mines out here. They got wells. I like that. And I really can't wait for the new update to come to World Box. I really can't. Oh, wow, they have 3 towers up here. That's not where I placed the openings at. I guess that sucks. Yeah, that sucks for them. There's not any towers. And we'll just kind of speed it up. Kind of wait. But, yeah, in my last video, I could go back and check it out. It's kind of weird that they all ended out in peace. At the end of the day, the humans ended up attacking, but they ended up coming to a peace agreement almost. Don't mind that. Alright, here we go. We got the war going on, and let me slow it down so we can watch it. And so it looks like the humans are winning. I mean, not really a big splash, right? Oh geez, that is a lot of arrows, like 300 all over again with the amount of arrows coming down. Wow, look at that. They are just lasering that man. That man had no chance. 0. Zip. Oh man, looks monolith. I still don't know what the monolith does, but monolith do what monolith does, right? Look at these dudes. They're literally shooting over a mountain. Like, that is just pure god tier. Like, what do y'all got? Y'all got foresight? No, my boy's got legendary complete Plato armor, and it's all bronze. He's got a helmet. Well, it's an iron, and then he's got a steel bow. Like, homie, you're not winning this one. I think with this, the orcs are going to be done. On a one-on-one fight without any technology or anything, orcs would win. But in this case, orcs just aren't going to win. And I know it's probably the numbers that you're going to be looking at. I kind of say otherwise, like, man, it's the numbers, you know. But here we go. We got another clash coming over here. Let's kind of see what goes on over here. So yeah, they're over here beating the hell out of Rocket Shit. I mean, if you know, you know, kind of like named all of them. You know, you go back to the video and be like, oh, he named them differently. And, you know, it's cool. And I'll probably do a couple more videos like this. I grew a civilization for 1,000 years and then made them fight. You know, just kind of seeing what happens. And it's just wild because for some reason the orc village just never grew. Just couldn't figure it out why they wouldn't grow. And I'm gonna try to keep this in the middle so that people can see it. Oh, what are they doing? They got some powerful magic or something. Wow, and the orcs really just ain't have no chance. Look at this. This is a huge army. Look at that. So many people. And it's crazy because I never understand this, but this always almost breaks my game. Like running, like you see that it's just coming in and out. And this is on not a tiny but a small. To even post it for the mobile edition, it wouldn't work. It'd be way too junky, and I highly believe that now. That's crazy because my phone's 2024 from last year, so I mean it has a lot of updated parts in it at least, but I mean maybe it's like a computer where, well, I know it's a computer, but maybe it's like the computers where after about 5 or 6 months, all the pops or all the parts are obsolete and they're no longer good, and you have to buy a better computer to run it. You know, so stuff in that situation, and that's kind of where we're at right now. And I think, you know, I have it sped up now. And we're still waiting for them to finish out things. And I think it's weird. I don't understand, you know. I did it on the bigger one, and I put it on the small one, and it's just, don't mind that. And please don't tell me I just clicked that shit. Alright, we are finally speeding up. Everything is loading in, and now they are going to attack. Wow, and that's all it took, really. And that is the end of the orcs. They were overwhelmed from the numbers of pure humans. I just don't understand it. I really don't. I don't understand why the orcs didn't have numbers like that. Like the humans are now in the hundreds to literally 200 people, and the orcs just didn't have anybody. You know, it's just it made a lot of no sense to me how that worked, but you know, 500 years, that didn't really advance that far. I think there's unique skill trees per civilization, so I'll definitely be exploring that later. By instead of human, I'm gonna put elves on it, and then versus orcs, obviously elves are the weakest, and then I will have them sit for 500 years on a fresh world. But until the next video, I want to say thank you for watching. My name is Pinky is Crazy. I hope that you sub. I hope that you subscribe. I hope that you comment and that you like the video, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.